There comes a time in life when you aren't surprised when a team utterly shits the bed after doing it for years. Dodgers, I don't even have to say it. Are you finally ready to accept the way you're doing things isn't working? How doing this straddling of going forward and building for the future is a really difficult endeavor that rarely works out in success. Don't worry, I knew you were going to choke, that was never a question. But like this? With this level of mismanagement, with whatever fucking analytics they're using down there to manage the bullpen, you know what you got? Embarrassment. And you want to know something? I'm happy for the Nationals. I was tired of that Groundhog Day meme. They've earned the right to move on to the NLCS. For you, Dodgers, I was tired of you always choking. I was tired of seeing you coast through the regular season only to buckle when things matter. The only thing you're good for? All of us dancing on your grave.
Well hit, base hit into left. Turner will score. Base hit left center field. Rose has great speed. He will score easily. And Rendon launches to left center field. And he's off the wall. First and second. Peterson has it. Rendon in the air left. Taylor goes back to the wall. And it's gone. In the air to deep right center field. And there she goes.
Dave Roberts should have been fired after the last World Series. There, I said it. Do you remember how he would constantly overmanage the bullpen and chuck a god-awful Ryan Madsen to blow leads? It happened again. I don't know what he was thinking, but it felt like he got cocky with Game 4. He turned it into a bullpen game. I don't know if he was punting for Game 5 or sneering at the Nationals on a hill of Walker Buehler, but it failed miserably. But this piece de resistance, oh, it's a fuck-up that makes Buck Showalter grin in delight. 7th inning. You have Kenta Maeda dealing out of the bullpen this series. Who do you go to? Fucking Kershaw. Am I supposed to be shocked that he choked for the 13th time in his postseason career? Even worse was the 10th inning. Joe Kelly had a strong 9th. You kept him out there. He struggled and had the bases loaded. You still fucking kept him out there. What the fuck were you thinking? Jansen may not be what he was, but you still had him in the pen the entire fucking time. You blew this game. You wasted Buehler's outstanding performance. What will be your excuse this time, that you stole a fucking base 15 years ago? Maybe you can try to find some tactical knowledge when you're back there as well. Oh looky, you extended him last offseason so you have even more money to swallow. Baseball equivalent of John Cooper. Prove me wrong. And where would I be if I didn't get on Friedman for this? All I kept hearing about from you guys is that you couldn't get any premium bullpen help because,
oh my god, the prospects, we need to protect our future!
It's not like you have a glut of talent and can throw money at every great player under the goddamn sun. You're the fucking Dodgers. You have an unlimited resource pool that so many teams would kill for. Prices for quality bullpen arms are high? Holy shit, it's like the other teams didn't want to get fleeced. We all knew the bulking at the prices was going to hurt, but goddamn, it felt good to see. This is what we call karma, Andrew. It's time for some cold truths. You ready? Nobody cares about the 106-win season. Nobody cares about the talent on the team. Nobody cares about your superstars bailing you out repeatedly during the year. This season is a total failure for the Dodgers. Everyone knew the goal for this team was World Series or bust, and you didn't come anywhere close to it. Not with Cody Bellinger and Corey Seager turning into utter liabilities at the plate. You need to take a long, hard look at your team this offseason because the way you've been doing things hasn't worked. You aren't winning a World Series with Clayton Kershaw. Great player, but he keeps failing. You aren't winning a World Series with Dave Roberts. You aren't winning a World Series with your management and player philosophies. With the way things are headed, if you don't win a World Series in this window, you will become the greatest failure in sports. This franchise has spent literal billions on the team in this decade. Billions! You know damn well why that money's been burned so far. The alarm's ringing, Dodgers. Consider this your wake-up call. Just pray I'm AJ Pollock and keep whiffing on everything. I'm pretty good at it, you know.